Many designers really like to use the feature called countertops and trim to quickly place these items around the room. If you look at the top of your screen in the items ribbon, you'll find the countertops and trims feature right here. Simply by left clicking, you open the dialog box. Now the dialog box is divided into three sections. The left-hand section is the basic category that you're going to choose from. Countertops, backsplashes, edges, moldings, top and bottom, soffits, and toe kicks. The center section is the catalog that you wish to use, and you can use multiple catalogs here. And the third section is model. This is the basic or standard SKU that you're going to design with around the room. Now, if you take a quick look at my existing plan, let's say in this lower left-hand section, you'll see a green line and a blue line. That's indicating that I've already designed moldings and toe kicks. So if I come back to my list, I don't need to choose these. So I will turn off the check mark next to toe kick, and then when I click add in a moment, it won't try to add a second set of toe kicks. Now I do want to design a countertop, so I'm going to put a check mark next to countertop. I'm then going to go to my catalog and click on the arrow next to sample F, and I'm going to go to a catalog called Room Top. Room Top is a generic catalog specifically for countertop material. When you first load your 2020, all of your catalogs will default to sample F, so you can change these to be the catalogs you really want to use in your design. Now, keep in mind, when you make a change here, it sets it up as a default. So the next time I go to work on a kitchen, I won't have to change the catalog. It'll automatically be on Room Top. Now, if I move to Model, I can also choose the type of top. If I click on the arrow and scroll all the way to the bottom, I'm going to choose Square Foot Top. Now, Square Foot Top is one that I like to use as a default as well. I prefer Square Foot Top because it draws the countertop without seams. I can add my own seams later on if I want, but it defaults to a countertop without seams. I find that much more flexible in my design. Once I've selected what I want to draw, the countertops, I've selected the catalog, and I've selected the model, I will click add and it will design my room. Now again, keep in mind, if you use the same material all the time, the next time you go to do this, you won't have to make any selections. You'll just click add and it'll instantly be done. That's where it's quick. If I click add, it'll go around the room and add countertop. And if I zoom in, you see the red lines all around my room. I have added a countertop. For those of you who use the countertop wizard, you do have the ability to modify these countertops in a very similar fashion to the way you do it with the countertop wizard. There is one little difference though. In the countertop wizard, if you wanted to modify a line, you simply move to it and right click. There is an extra step when you do it using the quick countertops and trim mode. If I wanted to, let's say, radius the end on this countertop, I would right click just inside of the line of the countertop and choose Edit Shape. That's the extra step. So you're going to right click inside of the countertop, go down to Edit Shape, and once you edit it, now you can start making your changes. For instance, if I right clicked on this line, I could choose Add Line and I could simply move my mouse and extend it. If I wanted to clip a corner, I just right click on the corner point, highlight point, click bevel, and then I can clip my corner. I could type in 6, it's a 6-inch clip. I could right click on the end, make sure you're right clicking right on the point, highlight it, go down and choose radius, and I could radius it. Let's say it's a 3-inch radius. Hit enter. Now I'm actually going to discard my changes because I'm going to go back and make a little bit different modification of this. So let's go ahead and click on the X in the upper left-hand corner to discard my changes, which takes me back to my original countertop. That's an awesome feature when you're working in Edit because if you start to do something, you don't like what's happening, just click the X and start it over again. I really wanted to radius the end of the countertop. So I would right click on the countertop, highlight it, go down to Edit Shape. Once the edit shape is activated, all I need to do is right click right inside of that line, choose radius end, and then I can radius it to the maximum and left click, and you'll see my countertop. Now, the final feature is when you're working in Edit with the quick countertop feature, when you're working in Edit, you need to exit this menu. You just saw me a moment ago use the X to discard the changes. All you need to do is click on the green check mark. We've confirmed all of our modifications, and just like that, we've created a countertop scheme for our entire floor plan.